What's up, YouTube, and what's up, Houston? Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Trey, and welcome to the first episode of Astros Turf, where I'll take you through the entire season of the Houston Astros for this 2023 season and hope to keep you up to date as every game goes by. We're 10 games into the season, and we already have a lot of panic on Twitter. Based on the new algorithm from Elon, I'm seeing a ton of people online every single day asking, is it time to panic? Questioning Dusty Baker's lineup day in, day out. Why is Chas McCormick not starting the first few games of the season? Why is Chas McCormick now leading off to start the last two games? Why is Jeremy Pena, our MVP from the ALCS and MVP of the World Series, who started batting leadoff, now he's batting sixth? All of these things just after 10 games into the season. We play 162 games, guys. Chill out. I realize, I understand the game is emotional. We want to win every single game that we're out there. But again, there's 162 games and we've played 10 games. Now I know in the last few seasons we've started off quite a bit better, going 6-4 the last three seasons. In 2019, where some would argue was our best team that we've ever had put together, we started off 5-5. In 2018, after coming off a World Series victory, we started off our best at 8-2, and then for the 2017 season, we were 6-4. So I understand when we're looking at 4-6 right now, why there is cause for concern, why some of this is creeping in. But I'm here to tell you right now, we play 162 games, just like Aaron Rodgers said a few years ago. RELAX. Relax. This is a long season. Some of you guys are going to give yourselves an aneurysm or a heart attack before the All-Star break. I'm old enough to remember that back in June 1st of 2005, there was an obituary that was posted on the Houston Chronicle when the Astros were 20-32 and dead last in the NL Central, behind teams like the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates, who weren't even trying to win. Dead last at 20-32 on June 1st, to which an obituary was posted, and the Houston Astros, for those of you who are October fans, don't know, went on to roll off, ended up being a wild card, and made the World Series. We got swept to the White Sox, but that's neither here nor there because we were 20-32 at June 1st. This team last year at June 1st was 33-18. Something that could still be accomplished even though we've started off 4-6. So what I'm asking you Astros fans, instead of after every single pitch and after every single inning running to Astros Twitter and crying, oh my gosh, I can't believe Jake is starting again in center field. I can't believe Chas isn't starting. I can't believe Corey Julks is getting a start, who, mind you, has been hitting the ball really well and at a high velo coming off the bat. Relax. Relax, people. We are 10 games into the season. World Series aren't handed out in April and May. All right? We need to relax. We still have Jose Altuve coming back from injury. We still have Michael Brantley coming back from injury. We still have young starters who are still figuring this out and working the pitch clock and trying to figure things out as they go as well. Some of our hitters who are still trying to figure out the pitch clock as well as far as how to get in. We saw a strikeout the other day with Jose Abreu, who started off the season on a 10-game hitting streak. But a technical strikeout. It's things that they're still working on, guys. 10 games into the season. Alex Bregman has started off slow again, but he's started to come around the last few games. Something that we should all be accustomed to and used to. But I still look on Twitter on a daily basis and see people freaking out about Alex Bregman hitting under 200. Where have you been the last few seasons? This is what he does. This is what Alex Bregman does. And by the end of the year, he'll be hitting around 300 with more walks than strikeouts. He'll be in the race for MVP and borderline around 100 RBIs. And this is nothing new. It's great that we're seeing some of the production from Yordan Alvarez with his hand injury early on in the season. I know a lot of us were concerned for that, so it's good to see that put away. And good to see Kyle Tucker showing some fire and some vitriol after getting tossed out of the game yesterday, being second RBIs for this team. I don't think there's anything to worry about. We play in the AL West, and albeit we don't get to play nearly as many games this year against some of those teams as we had in the past based on schedule changes and things like that, but we still get to play the Oakland A's, who are basically set up to lose over 100 games already this year. That's a team who needs to panic. We're not Oakland, guys. We're the Houston Astros. We've been to the World Series multiple times. They can go ahead and pencil us in for the ALCS and go ahead and start those arrangements as far as MLB is concerned because they know we're going to be there. Yes, the Angels have gotten better. The Mariners have gotten better. The Rangers have gotten better. But they're not us. So please, before you keyboard warriors get on there and go on a tangent about, oh my gosh, what is Dusty doing? Get rid of Dusty. Weren't we the same group? Weren't we the same fan base that less than a year ago had shirts printed off that said, "In Dusty we trust," and that's my manager? You have got to relax. Jose Altuve is going to be here in June. Michael Brantley's coming back. Who knows what they're going to add at the trade deadline? Not to mention we have a plethora of young talent that just seems to get looked over because of the way that the minor league ball teams are graded and affiliated. Who cares that we're ranked 28th or 30th in MLB prospects when we know that year in, year out, we end up cranking out guys like a Corey Julks, who no, he's not an all-star right now. But did we think Pena was going to be this great either until the World Series and ALCS last year? That's why we're kind of a little discouraged with where his performance is to start the year. But we have other guys like Pedro Leon coming up. We still have Forrest Whitley who's there. And then we've gotten to see a guy like Hunter Brown who wasn't necessarily on everybody's radar, who's come out of nowhere and has pitched phenomenally in his young tenure as a major league ball player. We know that they're great as far as finding young talent in South America with all of the young pitchers that we have and some of them growing up right before our eyes. So again, I ask you Astros fans, relax. Stop going on Twitter and giving Yankee fans what they so deserve. Because really, is there anything that we should be concerned about over the Yankees? The Yankees, you know that they're going to fall apart whenever it comes to October. They're going to wilt and wither like the little brother that's going up against Big Brother for the first time and is just not ready. The Yankees are not that team that we need to be worried about. There are far better teams that we should be worried about than the Yankees. But every time you guys run onto Twitter, you're giving them exactly what they want. You're giving them exactly what they want. Puff up your chest, put your big boy, put your big girl pants on, recognize that we are the defending champion Houston Astros, and roll with it. Who cares even if we started off 0-10? We know where we're going to be whenever it comes October, and that's what matters the most. We don't play for championships in April and May. We play for gold banners in October. That's where our standard should be. So again, RELAX, Astro fans. We're going to be fine, and we're going to be there whenever it comes time to raise another banner and another trophy in October. Chill, put Twitter down, enjoy your Monday. Later.